Pack a bowl, my friend, and don't forget to pass that blend. Pack it up, my friend, and then we'll ride up and we'll smoke in the ashes in the end. Pack a bowl, my friend. Pass me that blend, would you? Welcome back in, y'all. It's good to see you here on Sunday. Normally I told y'all if I didn't have much for you, I would go ahead and just check in every other week. And that seems to be what's happening right now. You know, I haven't made anything pipe related. But as I was reading through y'all's comments last week, a lot of y'all said, hey, why don't you show us the process or the progress that you're doing on your wife's handbag? And I said, well, sure, of course I can do that. And still smoke a pipe. So I got a video to show y'all of me doing that. And we'll both sit back and smoke a pipe and watch that and talk about whatever else seems to come to mind. Today I am smoking my rat trays, y'all. Green stem. The pipe was green. I'm finding, you see, I even have a green 7L that didn't stay green. It actually stayed a little more green than my rat trays. It turned brown on me. So I've realized that if you buy something that's a color and you're thinking it's going to stay that way, most likely it won't. And I'm fine with it, y'all. Still looks good. I love this pipe, a little poker pipe. I love me some poker pipes. I've got my rat trays Falcon here. I've got a Molina poker and a Rossi. Yeah. I'm half tempted to get a Savinelli poker. They make some pretty good poker pipes. In the pipe is the Bayou Morning, y'all. Got the big can in, and I really like it. This is a very smooth tobacco, y'all. Smooth. It's got a good Perique flavor in there that I like. A very smooth Burley and Virginia, I think. Let's go ahead and read it real quick. I can't remember. So it is a Perique Lover's Delight. It says, Bayou Morning is a bold mixture of red and bright Virginias and 25% Perique. While not for the faint of heart, it remains one of our most popular blends. Yeah, so red and bright Virginias and 25% Perique. But still, y'all, very smooth blend. I really like this blend. And I might have to say, y'all, that this blend here, I hate to say it, y'all. You know I love my Sinead's cake. But I might like it better than Sinead's cake. All right, y'all? Okay, there, I said it. Okay? I might like it better than Sinead's cake. I'll always like my Sinead's cake, of course, but this Bayou Morning, it's a little smoother. Of course, it's not as moist as a cake is, so I'm able to basically pipe it up and light it up. I like it a lot, y'all. I really do. I really do. You know, I'm going to stop real quick. I think some of you right now are saying, Johnny, where the hell is your beard? Well, I'll tell you, y'all. A guy can only take so much. It's getting really hot and humid, very humid here in Dallas. I'm sitting at work, y'all, and working on hot engines, diesel engines, because I'm a diesel mechanic. in a hot shop. Now we got some nice fans in there that try to keep it cool, but it doesn't. My neck started sweating something fierce. My beard was getting all up in my way, and I was working on a very complicated situation on a truck, and I just got really pissed. I got really pissed. And when I got home, I grabbed a pair of scissors, pulled that beard up, and just went snip. My wife, being a beautician, she says, "Oh my God, sit down here in my chair." She's got a whole barber's chair and whole thing set up in one of the rooms. She trimmed me up, and made me look okay. I was ready to just go all old school, y'all, and just use scissors and cut it all up. But she did me up nice, and says that it looks like I dropped a few pounds. Like I look skinnier without the beard, and I guess so, y'all. I do know I did lose some weight here recently. I think maybe I shed off some of my winter pounds. I'm normally about 175, and I really haven't changed my eating habits. Maybe I'm sweating it out, but I'm down to about 170 now, so I lost about 5 pounds. And normally it would fluctuate a little bit, but I'm staying pretty steady at 170. So maybe I do look a little skinnier. I don't know, y'all. I'm still eating good. But I don't drink a lot of soda at all. Maybe once a month I'll have a soda. I do drink my sweet tea, y'all. I drink sweet tea. I have coffee, of course. In fact, I got a cup right here. I don't drink a lot of beer, a lot of alcohol, especially in the summertime, y'all. Um, I tend to dehydrate real easy. So I really got to watch, what I'm drinking, especially in the summertime. And alcohol is not something you want to use to hydrate. It's a dehydrator. There's another word for it. Either way, yeah. So I might have 1 or 2 beers a week. But sometimes in the summer, y'all, they taste pretty good. Ice cold right after work. Do what you got to do. But either way, like I said, I haven't changed my eating habits really, and I lost weight. So I'm hoping that it's that good homegrown cooking and eating that is doing it for me, because I feel great. I feel good, other than the normal, aches and pains from torn rotator cuffs and broken wrists and knees and everything. But that's just life. But I feel good. And so, other way, y'all. So for those of you that were gathering inspiration from my beard, because I know you've said that, I apologize. But it was very hot, y'all. Very hot. Probably around September, October, I'll probably start letting her grow out again, and letting her go for the winter. That's just what needs to be done. Most guys will do that. Most, not all. Most guys will let it grow for the winter. Come summertime, cut it off. And just that rotation there. But there you go, y'all. Here I am. No beard really, just this little bit of something you can pinch. There you go. Either way, let's get back to it, y'all. Let me light up this pipe, and we got like I said, I got a video to show you, and a couple pictures, and we'll sit back with the pipe, and we'll check it out together. I noticed I had a couple new subscribers. Doesn't happen that often, and that's fine, y'all. I know who my main viewers are, and I appreciate y'all. I do this mainly for you. And but I got some new viewers, and they commented, and I would like to, of course, take this time to say thank you and welcome, and I hope you enjoy. Please continue to comment, because comments seem to help a person who creates videos feel like, you know, maybe I should do another and another and another, you know, because if no one's commenting, you kind of think to yourself, why, you know, why am I doing this? Nobody's saying anything, especially if you don't get any thumbs ups and all that junk. And but you know, for those of you that do comment, I appreciate it, and I know I should probably comment back better than what I do. Sometimes I just like your comment, but believe me, I read every single one of them, y'all. And I appreciate it. But anyways, like I said, you haven't really. You know what I noticed too, y'all? I'll say this real quick. Do any of you use your finger to tamp your tobacco down? I do sometime, and I noticed the other day I do it a lot. And it's not because I don't have a tamper. I normally do, but most of the time when I'm using my finger tamp it down is because I'm either out in the yard working and I don't want to reach in my pocket for a tamper, or I'm in the truck. If I'm in the truck driving, a lot of times I'll take my hands off the steering wheel and I'll tamp the pipe with my finger to keep her going. I've seen some presenters do it. I don't think I'm the only one. And I have a feeling that some of y'all do it too. That's okay. It's my pipe. I can tamp my tobacco however I want, right? And so can you. All right, so a number of you had said we'd like to see, you know, the progress on your wife's handbag that you're making. Well, I went ahead and I was up in here yesterday and today working on her handbag. And like I said, I'm taking it slow so as to not make any terrible mistakes. Of course, I did. I fixed it. I was very frustrated, but I fixed it. We're going to watch a video here real quick, and then I'll show you some pictures. And the video, I thought about doing it while I make this video, if that makes sense, and just go back there with the camera and, and do it. Or I thought about doing a live, but not a lot of people catch the lives unless you do it upright, you pre-notify and all that stuff. And I still need to do a live. I know a number of you had said, you know, need to do a live. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try. But I do have a video. I went at least and I did a video of me explaining and doing some things. And then I got some pictures that happened after the fact. And then I got something up close that I can show you on my progress. This video, let me get it set up here, y'all, right now. I got to do certain things so y'all can hear things. There we go. Got to make sure all the little buttons are pushed right. And then it should do fine. We'll find out here in a second. But here is the video, y'all. Sit back, enjoy. I'm going to do the same. I'll smoke a pipe with you and we'll watch what I did here. All right, y'all. This mic working? Yeah, it's working. Okay. I told y'all I would show you what I'm doing here on my next project here. It's my wife's little purse that she wants me to make for her. The material I'm using, actually 4 pieces of material along with hardware. And that is this roll. Let's see if I can do this without dumping everything everywhere. All right, so that would be this cheetah print right here. That is a cheetah print leather. Don't ask me how they make it. I don't quite know. I've been told that it's a slurry of leather, and then they somehow adhere this print to the outside of it. But Smells really good. Smells just like leather, y'all. And that's what I'm using for the outside of the handbag. The interior liner is pig's belly, and that's a royal blue. Royal blue pig's belly. And it's let's see. All right, so the outer portion, I think it's about a 2-3 ounce, and the pig's belly is about a 1-2 ounce. Now, what they mean by that is the thickness of the material. So it's thinner, and it feels like suede. Y'all know what suede feels like. Real nice, real soft. Oh, it smells really good, y'all. I love the smell of leather. And that's the interior. And then for harder, more rigid areas, I'll be using this 2-3 ounce veg tan leather, which I will stain. I'll stain it. Probably, she said go black with it. Black. So I've already got some things made here. Here's the inspiration purse that I'm using. This is one of her favorite purses right here. And the one thing that makes it her favorite is she likes that she doesn't have to carry an extra wallet. And that's where this little fold down area comes in, where she can put all of her cards and things of that nature all down in here. So she doesn't have to carry an extra wallet inside the purse. It's all right here. So I'm using this purse as inspiration. And now normally if she was to say make me a purse just like this one, well, it'd be nice because I could go ahead and measure this purse out. I'll give myself a good seam allowance and then make it just like this. But she said she wanted about an inch bigger, about an inch larger. So that's, now everything kind of changes. All of the measurements change. So I've already got some things cut out and some things I'm working on here. So this would be the outside section, just an inch larger. So here we go with this right here. And that's what you're seeing right here. But an inch larger on both height and width of the bag itself. So I got that cut out. This is going to have an interior of the pig's belly, like I have done right here. So I have pig's belly on this side to line it, so you're not looking at this just normal leather on the back side. And it just makes it nicer, y'all. I went ahead and I'm using a thread that matches really well with this royal purple. I mean, you can barely tell it's there unless you're looking for it. But you can see it on the outside, and it looks good. It looks good. I use glue, a cement adhesive, to put both of these materials together. Except for on the very edges, y'all. Just right on the edges. I don't like to have glue on my edges because it gums up your needle when you're sewing. So I do it just from the edge. Everywhere else gets glue, but the little edges here don't get glue. This is the interior pocket, all set up, ready to go. Now I didn't put a zipper on this, and that's a good thing, because my wife said even though this purse right here has zippers in it, she says I don't even zip it. She says I leave it open. She says, so don't even put zippers in there. Well, that's good. Makes it easy on me. Easier. Yeah. So what you're seeing here is going to be that interior pocket right here, but with no zippers. So she can just reach in, spread it open, you know, whatever, and have stuff in the middle, and then things on the outsides. There you go. But that is lined with that royal blue pigskin, and that's cut out and ready to go. I have the outside here, which is this portion here. And I haven't yet decided if I'm going to put, she said this thing's got way too many card pockets, as you can tell, all through here and all through here. So she said, don't even worry about up here, just put them right here. So when I fold it out, they're all right there. I mean, I guess you could have just folded it out and seen them here, but she likes it right here, and that's fine. What Mama wants is what Mama gets, right? So that is this piece right here. Now, I've decided this little area right here where you normally would put your driver's license or something you want to see, right there. I got a piece of that. Let's see here. No. Yeah, I do, right here. Okay, so that same stuff that I was using for liners in the tobacco pouches, I'm going to use that same material to make that see-through card pocket. So pretty cool there. I already had that from the tobacco pouches that I made. We'll be using that. But I'm going to leave this area just a normal card spot. And, you know, for the driver's license or her concealed carry or weapons permit, whatever she wants to put up and be seen, I think I'll put that right here, right in the middle. Right in the middle. So instead of all these card pockets right here, all you'll see is one. And it'll be that show through one, right there in the middle. So if she wants her driver's license, boom, she knows it's right there. Any credit cards, ATM, whatever, can go down here. But that's that right there. The other spot, yeah, so this spot that flaps down, I've already got it cut out, ready to go. On the interior of that, where it's not really seen, I have a very thin, I don't even know what they call it, but normally you would see it on the inside of your wall. It's the spot that you don't see, really. I got a large piece of it right here. I'll show you. So that's this stuff right here. This stuff right, very thin, very, very, but very rigid. Well, what I mean, it's tough, it's rough, you can't rip it. It's nice, but very thin. That's right here because it's not going to be seen. Such as what we're looking at is right here. And you don't see that because the card pocket's going to be in front of this, but you will feel it when you're putting something down in this area, and that's fine. You won't see it, but I did put a blue liner on the outside that you'll see when the card pocket goes over top of it. Boom, right there. And that, of course, will get sewn right in there on that, and then it'll flap over like this does here. So I was working on the card area, we'll call that card area, and that would be this here. Now this here is a piece of edge tan leather. I think it's a 2-3 ounce, and that's this stuff right here. And I already cut it out and stained it black. She said she wanted it stained black. Just real easy, stained it black. I kind of thought that it would look nice with some brown to match that, you know, cheetah print. But she said black. All right, that's fine. Black goes with everything. So went ahead and did that, stained it in black. And then I put, like I said, that really thin material on the back side of it and glued it in place. Now for the cards, where the cards are all going to sit in this area right here. Kind of decided to do something different than what they have going on the inspiration purse. Like they've done here. I made up my own, basically. Kind of like when I do a man's wallet. But the nice thing about this, I'm able to extend that all the way across one edge. Versus if you do a man's bifold or a trifold or a ranch wallet, a long wallet, whatever you want to call it. I personally like the long wallets. Normally I would just do a punch, and then a slice. And then it allows you to slide the card in there. Of course, I have a backing in the back. But a lot of your men's wallets are basically built like this also, where you have the separate cutouts right here. And then here and so on and so forth. Now, if you keep stacking leather on top of each other, it would get very thick. So what you're not seeing is they cut it away on the inside areas here and leave it where they stack up here where it's only 2 pieces of leather, whereas you actually, in this case, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of leather. If you stacked those all on top of each other, then that'd be a lot of leather to sew through, and it just would look really thick. So to thin it out and make it look thin, they basically do what I'm going to show you here right now. So they take, the leather here. Now your card is going to go in and sit right towards the bottom of this. You don't need areas on the outside to stop the card. All you need is a stopping area right here at the bottom, in the middle, just to stop it from going anywhere else. If not, you'd sink all the way down. They'd all sink into the same spot. So you cut away the excess, and then that way, instead of that excess being down here and being stacked on top of each other and getting all sewn together, it makes it thinner. In this case, I got to go all the way across because it's not folding. And you simply stack those in, and when they go together, it's not so thick because we've cut away that extra area there at the top. And so you can put a card in here. Let's grab another one. Put a card in here. And put a card in, lastly, here. And so on and so forth all the way across. I think I'm only going to do 2 sections here, 2 cards. So there'll be a little small area between the 2 of them. And that's fine. But yeah, so I need to stain these black also. What would be really neat is if I was able to stain them brown. I should ask my wife. Give it a contrast between black and brown. I should give her that option. She'll probably say to go black, but at least if I give her the option, she can't say I didn't. All that good stuff. And that'll all get sewn together. The middle section will get sewn up. And like I said, in the end, it'll just be, even though there's 1, 2, 3, 4 technical pieces of leather here, and that small thin material, it's only going to look like 2 pieces by the time you're done. And that'll be that card area. And of course, like I said, that will fold up. Once it gets sewn onto this piece here, let's see how this working right here like this. Sewn right there. That will all get folded up and snapped into place. So that's where I'm at, y'all. That's what I'm doing. That's the material I'm working with. This is the inspiration that I'm working off of. And I'll show you. Maybe I'll do some more videos. Maybe I'll just take pictures and show you all through pictures um, how I'm doing this. But yeah, I already failed once. Here's a piece of leather that I cut. I didn't take it for the fact that I needed to make my down places here. So there's a failure, but I can keep this piece right here. I don't throw my scraps away, y'all. I could use this for a number of things. Really super small scraps, I'll throw those away, but these larger pieces, I'll keep those. Keep those. And I really don't throw away any scrap until I'm done with the project. Once I'm done, then I'll figure out what I can keep and what I can throw away. Because I might need a trim piece or something, such as, well, here you go. Here's some pieces of scrap, y'all, right there. Here's a small piece. I could use that as trim. Let's say I decide to trim the very ends of these pieces right here. I mean, I could technically use that as a piece of trim. So I really don't throw away anything, at least that looks usable, until I'm done. And then, like I said, I'll make a decision on whether or not I want to keep it or not. This piece right here is definitely a good piece. I can use it to make my handcrafted by the Johnny Piece stamps, or whatever else that I might need a small piece of leather for. These little pieces right here. This one right here, I probably should just throw it away. But you never know, y'all. I mean, let's say I'm making a men's wallet and I want to put an embellishment. Sometimes you need small pieces like this. I don't know. We're gonna keep them for now. But I'm rolling here, y'all. I got things going on, and we're gonna get this thing going. I'd say a couple weeks. Before we get it done. I might do a couple more videos, show you all what I'm doing there, and then, or maybe I'll just take pictures, and you guys can see it there. Do maybe a video of me sewing it up. That might be interesting. I don't know. Sit back, grab a pipe, smoke a blend, and just listen to my voice as I'm working. Some of you are not into that. I understand that. You click off the video. I totally understand that also. We'll see you next time. All right. That's enough. That's where I'm at, like I said. Now I'm going to go back over here and sit at my desk and probably talk some more. Okay, I think I got the sound back. All right, good. Yeah, we're good. At least the sound meter's bumping around. There you go. So I hope that gave you a little bit of explanation of what I'm doing, a little progress meter, so to speak. I told you, a lot of times when I'm doing things, of course I have inspiration of what I'm doing, whether it be a wallet, pipe rest, a lot of things, and then sometimes things change along the way, and I fail, and I learn from those failures, and then I get better. I did fail. I think I said that in the video. On one spot, I failed on another spot, and had to unsew everything and fix it and put it back. I was able to save it. I almost was ready to scrap it. I was very frustrated with myself. Got a little ahead of myself. Remember I told you I like to rush because I'm excited to see the end process, the end product. I like to get it done and look at it. See if it matches what I seen in my head. But So that, you know, I've been trying to slow down, been trying not to go as fast. I got a couple extra pictures here because after that video, I went on to do other things, um, finish up some things, and then I got one thing I'll show you here on camera. Let's go back to the pictures here. So right here, you can see the card pocket area. I went ahead and I stained them black. I gave my wife the option to go brown to kind of contrast a little bit, but she wanted it all black, and that's fine. So all black. I put a satin sheen on it, and then I protected it with a real nice mink oil on top of that. And then on the sides and everything, all the areas, I went ahead and put what's called an end coating, as you can see right here. And let's see, what else do I... There's another picture of it. Okay, so that's where I started sewing it up. You can see that, where all the card pockets are and everything. I stamped it with my V Johnny P down here in the bottom left-hand corner. And where I failed is after I got it all done, I got it all sewn up real nice. It looked really good. I was very proud of it. I even went and I burnished the ends of it, and I put end coating on the ends. And so I screwed up actually twice. As I was sitting here watching the video, I realized another screw up. And I'll fix it. But what happened is I sewed all this up, and I realized on the inside of the card pockets, I did not sew a card stop. That would make the card stop in its pocket. I did not do that, and I realized it too late. So I had to unsew the whole thing and resew the card stop area. It was very disheartening, y'all. I was very upset with myself. But, you know, like I said, that's how I learn. That's how things happen. But in the end, I think it's gonna be just fine. It's coming along just fine. Here is what y'all were looking at, and here's the card area. So what makes these cards stop down in their areas right here, that's, like I told you, I forgot to sew that. So I had to unsew all of this, pull it back apart, and then sew those card stop areas. There was only 1, 2, 3, 4 areas that I had to sew. It's got a pocket right here. She can put stuff right there if she'd like when she unfolds it. So this is the card pocket area. Like I said, I did on the edges. I don't know if you can quite tell on camera, but I burnished all the edges, and I put what's called an end coat on it, so it looks really nice. Now, an end coat is like a rubberized paint. Yeah, it actually, when it gets done, it's like you put a thin coat of vinyl on it to cover up the edges, and it looks really nice. They use it on all your leather goods, y'all. If you have a leather wallet, look closely on your ends. You'll see that they've put some end coating on there to cover up the two pieces of leather where they come together. Usually it's kind of shiny. They paint it on, or they have another one that they'll just like heat gun it on there. They'll lay the material there, then they'll use a heat gun, and the material just kind of shrinks and kind of like heat shrink to the two materials. But that's done. All the cards in place right here, just so you can see how that works. But yeah, I learned. So while I was watching the video, I realized, oh my God, I did not put the snaps in place. So down here on the back side, one here, one there. When you fold this thing up, there are 2 snaps that are going to come around and hold it against the purse. Along with the catch down here. I have the catch over here. It's not like the one on the Inspiration handbag, but it'll catch just fine. So that I'm not really worried about the catch. I can get inside the pocket here and do work on the outside if I have to. It's the two snaps right here. I'm gonna have to get creative and intricate and make that work because I really don't want to tear this apart again. I really don't. It turned out really nice, and I'm still proud of it. Um, Above all, y'all, it's made with love. So the imperfections, they show you that it was handmade and it was made with love. Um, but that's what I'm working on, y'all. I'm working on her handbag, and I really do want to get back into making my pipe stuff. A number of things that I want to work on. But right now we're working on this along with just catching up on homestead chores. The weather here, like I said, in Dallas, it's just been nuts. I kind of hear that it's been nuts everywhere. Um, but so, I'm not the only one going through things like this. Uh, we got some new hens today to replenish. We had a couple of our hens die off. And we got some new pullets today, and they'll grow out. And probably about a month from now, they'll start laying eggs again, too. So we did that today. Gave my dog a bath, y'all. My big Dalmatian. He's about 80 pounds, and he's strong as all get out. And he does not like water. And partly my fault, probably, y'all, because I didn't give him a lot of baths when he was a puppy. So now that he's an adult, he just does not like it. So when it comes time for bath time, I have to wrestle him, y'all. I rope him up with a rope, and I rope his hind legs, keep him from moving, because if not, he'll fight me the whole way. And he's tough, y'all. Tough. He'll wear you out. We gave him a bath, and I'm going to try to get into the habit of giving him a bath about once a week. Maybe he'll get used to it after a while. But after he's done, he's fine. He's good. I take him straight into the house after I dry him off, because if not, he'll roll around all out there in the dirt, and that just defeats the purpose. But we do have a flea problem here. Not any ticks, y'all. We don't have any ticks. I haven't seen any ticks. But fleas, we do have fleas in the season. And so I really got to watch him in the season, because he'll get some fleas, and I have to give him a good bath, a good Dawn bath. I use Dawn soap. They say to use that, and I think it works. I think it works well. And we give him a weekly bath, and seems to work just fine. But yeah, he's a bear. So did everything. I went and got hay yesterday. I got for the animals. Worked on my truck a little bit more today. I work always, never a dull moment around my place, y'all. Never a dull moment. If I am not up here in the craft room, I'm outside, or I'm doing other things, and then I come in, of course, when Mama says it's time for dinner. So, either way, y'all, I don't have to worry about getting bored. I just don't. But we're about 43 minutes into this. Not too bad for some of you. Some of you probably already clicked off, and that's fine. I'll go ahead and show you more progress on this bag, and show you the end product, of course, for those of you that want to see it. Like I said, for those of you new to the channel, welcome. It isn't always like this, but thank you for clicking on it. Either way, y'all, I hope y'all have a good week coming up here. They say it's going to rain again here in Dallas, so we'll deal with it. It's going to get real humid, real nasty. We'll deal with it. We'll acclimate. We'll get through it. I hope the weather wherever y'all are at, I hope it's good. If not, I know you'll get through it too, just like we will here in Dallas. But y'all take care of yourselves. And until next week, we'll see you. Pack a bowl, my friend. And don't forget to pass that blend. Pack it up, my friend. Marlboro, my friend. Marlboro Man. That's Hollywood. Pass me that blend, would you?